Thank you all so much for coming. Welcome, everybody. My name is Eva den Boer. I'm a student and a Dutch Wavemaker. Here next to me is Jason van Eunen, a young professional and a Dutch Wavemaker. And as well in the audience, we have Suus Kamper, Managing Director of Dutch Wavemaker, and Tilly Stro, the founder and the director of Dutch Wavemakers. And I want to give a special welcome to Peter Potman, the Director of Foreign Economic Relations. Thank you so much for being here. And joining us online is Henk Ovink, the Special Envoy of International Water Affairs. And thank you everyone in the audience. Thank you Wavemakers joining us online for this special presentation of Dutch Wavemakers and our launch of something new.
Yes, but first we will tell you a little bit more who we are and what we are doing. We made a small video clip to show you what we've done in the past, so we get a glimpse of an idea of what the Wavemakers are and what we did so far. Well, that gives some energy in the morning, right? The music, the vibe, we like it a lot. I hope you get a little bit of an impression of what the Dutch Wavemakers is, but I of course also will explain it to you. We are an enthusiastic and passionate community with students, athletes, a young professional around the themes water, energy and sustainability. And we are very glad to be here on the Expo, especially because the theme is connecting minds. And this is exactly what we do. We inspire the next generation. We set people to make impact on these very central and important topics. And we do this from the Netherlands. We are in the Dutch Pavilion here, and this is also where, of course, we are from. And as you can see, the Netherlands is a very, very small country, but we are on a big mission. We are sharing knowledge about water, energy, sustainability to make sure we can tackle the challenges we have in the future. And as we all know, this is very important. But of course, our mission doesn't stop at the border, as water doesn't also. So we are also expanding to the international countries. We are partnering with Wetskills and YEP and making sure we get presence all over the world and make sure we connect all those brain brains together, because together we know a lot more. We already have a branch in South Africa with the Wavemakers, in China with the Wavemakers, and also now here in Dubai, we're expanding our network and see what we can do to really make an impact while being here, because that's, of course, the most important. And how we do this, we have our Wave to Paris. Our Wave to Paris is our mission towards the Olympic Games of Paris to make an impact, to inspire and to connect with others. As you can see, we are now at the World Expo of Dubai, expanding our mission, but of course there's a lot more to come. As you can see, the Youth Olympic Games in Senegal, but also the World Championship Sailing, and of course the World Water Forum at Dakar. We will all be there, and it's of course great to have this presence and to be honored to present at all those kind of great events. But as you know, we are enthusiastic, we have a mission, so we want to make our impact and take our impact further. How are we going to do that? We were thinking, we meet a lot of people who are enthusiastic, who want to do something for this beautiful planet around the topics water, energy, and sustainability. We meet those people, we talk to them, but often it's a one stop. How can we get those people to take more action, involve them in our story, and make sure our impact lasts even longer? Because as we all know, we have a big world, but with globalization, it's even more easy to get in touch with each other and to also stay in touch with each other. So we were thinking, we need something new, something energizing. And this is what we will present to you today.
Thank you, Jason. Yes, but how do we do this? Well, with positive energy, to focus on the solutions, to brainstorm, and to make sure that together we make an impact. So what if we would have a community of students, of athletes, of young professionals, all with a passion for water and energy, who want to create an impact already during their studies, not wait till they have a job or have some really high position, but already think, hey, I have a good idea and I need a platform to share that idea. Well, then you would also need knowledge. You would need knowledge of water, of all these topics, and to look beyond your own little world, beyond your own country, and to learn from each other. So for example, on too much water and on too little water, to learn from other countries with different challenges to find solutions. Maybe one solution at one location can solve a whole lot of other problems in a different country. So then we would have a community, people who are enthusiastic to tackle these problems. They have a base of knowledge. And then we can create impact, educate to empower. These people don't want to keep all that knowledge for themselves. They want to spread that awareness and make sure that the entire world is aware of all these challenges and all these solutions surrounding water. Because if one person, maybe just like me giving this presentation, and I can inspire maybe even one of you to go out and have a beach cleanup tomorrow, or share something on social media about water awareness, that's already the sort of snowball effect that we're aiming for. And then the premiere for you guys, Wavemakers United. That's our idea, seen by you for the first time. An online platform where people can find each other, where students, young professionals, athletes with these great ideas and initiatives can communicate, share their ideas, can find all this knowledge and create an impact together. The whole world connected, where I don't have to fly to Dubai anymore, and I love to be here, but that someone on a local scale in Dubai sees my videos from the Netherlands and is inspired and takes on action. So that's the idea, to create a community, to have an education, and then create an impact. And this is what it looks like. So different videos, texts, you can see the map here with maybe like videos from water challenges that the Wavemakers made. And of course, a lot of countries are not filled in yet. So a motivation to create a video and add it to the platform. So we create this living lab of micro-learning. And then we leave a legacy related to the SDGs to focus on water, energy awareness, and to create long-term sustainability. So, are you the next one to join our wave?
Everyone has a personal connection to water, a story to tell. Too much water, too little, or too dirty. A drought, a flood, or maybe a summer holiday around the coast. The world turns around the value of water and energy. With our rapidly changing climate, it is important to put everyone's story in the spotlight, so we can inspire and so we can learn from one another. Let's create more awareness as we tell each other these stories. The powerful concept Dutch Wavemakers, consisting of students and young professionals, teamed up with athletes and has proven to be a unique way to reach the next generation in the Netherlands, the next generation of Dutch water and energy professionals. Now, just as water does not stop at the border, neither do we. Are you the next Wavemaker to join the wave?
Wow. And this is the official launch of Wavemakers United. You did it, guys. It's real. Big hand. So, that's just so great. So now we're going to make a picture because it's official. Great. So Wavemakers United, congratulations. And so to me, the good thing is that if you think about climate change and you listen to all the experts, you may get desperate. You think, it's never going to work, we're never going to make it. But then we look at you, and we look at what you're doing, and it gives you hope. Because if you started this in the Netherlands, and Tilly and Eva and Jason and Suus, 2 years ago, we met for the first time when you started this initiative in Breda, and it was called the 1 year to Expo event. Well, that became 2 years, so you had to wait a little longer, but then you could do some more preparatory work. And so here we are, from a nice Dutch initiative. You've now launched it onto the global stage. And it's also a platform, we're here in Dubai, in the United Emirates. And it's also a platform that unites youth from the Netherlands and globally to the youth here in the UAE. And I think that's also, an important next step. And I understood that this coming Thursday, you're going to do a workshop here with youth from Dubai. I don't know, the students, the school kids?
Yeah, it's a big mix. It's exactly people from here. So we're directly expanding our network and trying to make an impact on this local scale. So we can't wait to reach out to them, to have them here in our pavilion and show all our knowledge about water, energy and sustainability.
Well, that's just great, and something to look forward to. And as you said, it's going to be a platform so the whole world can unite, and youth from around the world can get inspired, and they can get connected. And I think that is important for the future of our planet. And I'm just very proud that you guys are making this big contribution to that next step. And so I wish you all the best with that. And I was wondering, Eva, so this is the next step. What's going to happen after that? You're going to the moon, or?
Yeah, well, if there's water on the moon, then why not? But thank you for those kind words and officially launching this initiative. But yeah, we already showed it in the presentation. We just follow the steps of the Wave to Paris. So wherever there are initiatives with sports and sustainability, that's where we want to be. And if not, then we try to be there on social media and try to inspire as many people as possible all over the world.
Wonderful. Well, I wish you great success. And again, a big applause to this initiative.
Thanks a lot, Peter.
Thank you.
And now we go to our next official, right?
Yeah, I'm hoping
Thanks,
that
Peter.
Henk is joining us online.
Here we are.
Good to see you. Hey, Jason and Eva. How are you?
We're doing very well,
doing?
Henk.
Yeah, good. Congratulations.
Thank you.
Shall what do you want?
Well, if you're just hearing this initiative, how does this sort of comply with your mission around water and sustainability?
So yeah, well, can I also look at you? Because I don't know what we're. Yeah, thank you. That's nice. You have to understand when you're online and you're only looking at yourself, that really doesn't make sense at all. So this is good to see you. No, this is amazing. First, of course, congratulations. Not only for launching Wavemakers United, but I would say Tilly would be online somewhere too, as of course the big powerhouse behind this too. But I would say that Wavemakers as a collective of young professionals, students, idealists, are a strong partnership. And I think having a platform that is amazing, you're able to do exactly what I try to do, and that is to scale and replicate not only your enthusiasm, but your professionalism, your ideas and actions. And I think that is what the world needs. We can start, of course, doom and gloom. We're in Glasgow. Challenges are only increasing, but finding the opportunity to work together on solutions that really matter, that contribute and add value, and then finding the opportunity, if you have these innovative solutions, these ideas and partnership, then you say, if I can bring them to other places, if we can tailor them to places in Colombia, Chile, Bangladesh, Mozambique, doesn't really matter where you are here in Dubai, that is important. And looking back, if we look now at the situation in the world, we're not on track. We're not on track on water, we're not on track on climate, and we can say, hey, water and climate are directly linked. 90% of all these disasters are water related, but I always like to look at the other way. Water brings us together, and it gives the opportunity to invest in water and innovative solutions to really have a rippling effect across health, economy, energy, and of course climate. And I think this is what you're doing. You take the optimistic, positive approach, where you work together, not only as youth, as talent, but also across generations and across the globe. And that partnership, that's inspiring me, and that is so much in line with what I try to do every day. It's forging coalitions on the ground, being it the Middle East, Asia, Latin America or Africa, or even in my home country, the Netherlands, and scaling up those solutions. And I really want to applaud you for your energy, your empowerment, but also your commitment. Last, what is fantastic about Wavemakers is that it has grown into something, and this is what you hope that it happens. It's not an incident. What we see too often around the world is organizations, government, private sector, NGOs that do a pilot, something interesting, and then they go to a next. I call this pilot hopping, not island hopping. And then you see a scatter of events, but there's no pipeline. There is no real impact. And what you see Wavemakers do is you grow. And this is exactly, that is so much part of what is needed, this scaling and replication that it really leads to a rippling effect. So thank you so much also for being a partner on the good cause, on the optimistic side of the future. Of course, learning from the past. We have to learn from our mistakes, but we have to look at the future, embrace that complexity, work together, and really empower each other. So thanks so much for being such an amazing, inspiring partner. I really look forward to see what's happening more, but also to see how we can work together in all those places around the world. So congratulations again. It's great to see you. Sorry I can't be with you, but I have to take a train to Glasgow and try to forge those partnerships there, but also bring your energy and enthusiasm to Glasgow and from Glasgow to the world. Thanks so much.
Thank you for those kind words, and thank you for your support. You've been on board since the beginning, and I hope that we can build this long-term relationship further. Thank you. And then we've come to the end of the Wavemakers United launch, and I want to ask Suus to the front to give some closing words. Thank you.
Yes. Well, first of all, I would like to thank you all for coming on behalf of Eva and Jason, but also on behalf of all the Wavemakers who are currently watching at home via the live stream from all over the world to this launch of Wavemakers United. As Eva mentioned in the presentation, Wavemakers United is a platform for young professionals, students and athletes, but also for partners. So if you would like to have a coffee with us in the business lounge, please feel free to do so and we can catch up. Otherwise, we hope to see you at the Dubai Expo in the coming days or connect with you on social media. So thank you very much for coming.